All right, Marcus, this is the second workout of the 4-workout cycle as presented in Heavy Duty 2, Mind and Body, which we know is the best book ever written in the history of the sport.
I agree.
But that's not the issue here. The issue here is it's a second workout in which you're going to do legs. We're going to do a superset, and remember, one more time, I'm going to reiterate it. Whenever you're doing a superset, which means starting with an isolation exercise such as the leg extension, which isolates and only works the quads, we start with the second exercise, which is a compound exercise, again, one that involves many muscles. We have to start with the second exercise so that when he goes from the first exercise to the second, he doesn't say, oh, gee, I failed to warm up my glutes, my hamstrings. That's already taken care of, and the weight is set. He can do a true superset, which means going from the isolation movement to the compound in as little time as possible. Let's start with your first warm-up set here. Make sure your seating is arranged so that you get a good stretch on the hamstrings. Your elbows, your knees should almost be up to your nostrils. You can get it in closer than that. Grab the handle on the right-hand side, and let's pull the seat in closer. Yes. You want to remember, exercise is about movement. I said it twice before. The greater the range of the movement, the greater the exercise, the more muscle fibers are activated. Now don't grab here too hard. Your blood system is a closed hydraulic system. If you shut off any part of it, your blood pressure goes through the roof and you risk having medical problems. So you just kind of hang on to that lightly to stabilize yourself. If you want, you can start first rep with your hands here, kind of like a bench press to assist, overcome inertia. All right, now you take your hands off and just kind of let them lightly dangle or grab them. Just grab them ever so slightly.
Knock out. Keep your head back. Way back.
That's perfect. Raise right, head back. Back is straight. Are you getting a full range exercise, or can you go back further?
You can go back further.
All right, then let's pull the seat up. All these issues I'm bringing up are crucially important. It's the reason for doing the tape. There is a right way to work out. If you're reading the muscle magazines avidly, especially if you've been doing so for some years, you're probably confused because of all the contradictory misinformation presented in those magazines, if you will.
That's it. Always lock out.
Then go right back. Never stop in the extended position. You go boom right out. Only stop in the contracted position where there's resistance.
Take it back as far as you can. Close to stack. Close to stack.
All right. I think that's enough light warm up. Marcus has, as you can see, tremendous legs. They're very strong. Let's have him do a second warm up. Getting his legs ready for that very intense set that will follow the leg extension. Again, the isolation exercise that will pre-exhaust the quads. And then he goes here.
Lock out. Now hold on.
Now don't grab tight. Remember, your circulatory system is a closed hydraulic system. Whenever you close off any part of it, the pressure in the system skyrockets, and you could blow an aneurysm, who knows? Never stop in the back, only in the contracted position. Very good.
Chair flow. Head goes forward, you're punching your diaphragm.
Let's see what you did last year.
Okay. Stack.
Put the whole stack on, Mike. Yes, I can.
Let's do a little bit lesser than the whole stack and see how well you handle that first. As a trainer, safety is my paramount concern, not you hoisting heavy weights recklessly, carelessly, mindlessly, illogically, irrationally, or anything else. Hands on these to get it started. Takes the pressure off the lower back.
back. Now drive it. Keep that going just like that.
Then we're headed. Can you do at least 8 reps after? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's enough warm up. The warm up again is vitally important. I can't
See that fire?
Further back.
say too much about warming up. It's crucially, vitally important, but you don't want to over warm up. There is a universal principle that will guide you here, and that is you, the individual, do the minimal amount of warming up you believe is necessary. I've been accused of saying don't ever warm up. You have to warm up in the fashion that I'm showing you. I don't know how to make it any clearer. I want you to do an even slightly slower cadence or tempo on the legs because of the great range of motion. I'd like you to lift it for 5 seconds, even 6, hold it for 3 to 4, and lower 5 or 6. The legs have evolved over the eons to be able to tolerate a lot of work.
Put that seat back.
You want to put a strap on?
Yeah.
All right, Marcus. You're looking better every year. Let's make this year your best ever.
Super Body 2001.
This is going to be your stellar year. You're going to shoot up among the stars with the top champion.
Sit back, stretch up as you're coming up.
All right, Marcus, let's go. It's a short workout. You know it. There's no reason to hold back.
Toes back.
Is that too heavy to get 8 to 15?
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay. We can always stop, reduce the weight. It has been observed, shown empirically, that means through observation, that the legs respond better with higher reps. I've seen it with all of my clients, and I personally experienced it when I was training for competition. Very good. Don't sacrifice form for weight.
Good.
Very good. See how slow he's doing it? Come up, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. Oh, 4.5 seconds, that's pretty good. But I'd like you to hold it slightly longer in the contracted position.
Squeeze hard.
It's too heavy, Mike. Still too heavy.
Okay.
Pull your toes back, harder the contraction.
So
All right,
make sure.
this is it.
So make sure.
Keep the mask all the time. Back.
Very good, hold it. 3 seconds, now down. Under. You've got 6 days to rest up. That's quite a bit, although not necessarily adequate. We don't know that. That's why we keep a progress chart. If you're not getting stronger every workout, we may have to reduce your training frequency from once every 6 days to once every 7, 8, 9, or even 10, as we have some clients doing. We do have clients training once every 10 to 14 days. Very good. I know that hurts, but it's not indicative of an injury. That's lactic acid. Come on, try one more.
Keep going. Come on, man, push it. Push. Okay, regroup now. One big up now. Oh, yeah.
Go right away. Pull your seat up if you have to. Hands on knees. Hands on knees. Stretch your legs. Oh, I love this.
There we go now.
The legs are very tough.
Keep them in tight and dry. Go.
You got the whole thing. Come all the way back and don't stop and go right out. Come on.
Don't stop. Come on, go.
You shouldn't be not okay. We got a little too excited. We overestimated, but
Feels pretty good.
we can always make it correct in the next workout. Outstanding.
Hate you. I hate you.
That is a high-intensity leg workout. Anybody who thinks high-intensity training is easy is wrong. Is wrong. Do what Marcus just did. Instead of leg extensions to failure, absolute failure where you can't do another rep, and then do a leg press right afterwards, and you'll see this is not easy training. This is not for nerds. This is for the real men, right? This is the leg curl.
You'll straighten the bicep so you get more of that hamstring.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, Chris.
All right. Make sure that your knee, the knee joint is in line with the joint of the cam as I demonstrated earlier. Turn your feet inward so you get all the head. Come up slowly. That might be too heavy. You got me excited here today. That great quad workout. We're up on both weight and reps on both exercises.
How's that weight?
That's good. I can handle it.
All right. Let's keep trying those
Very
knees
good.
in.
All the way up. You want a full contraction. The only place you can achieve a full contraction is in the fully contracted position, but only if you have adequate weight. Very good. This is also warming up your calves. You see how the calves are involved when you get down. We're going to move right from here to the calf raise with no rest.
Start all the way down to the bottom.
It's very important for your cardiovascular system, viewers, to move from one exercise to the next as fast as you can. Maybe not as fast as the next fellow. All right, let's do it. Let's do a static hold. Lock it in, hold. Got it. All right, hold it. Go on and move. 5, 4, 3. All right, down slow. You're losing your static strength. You've got your negative strength still intact. Why not work it? Very good. Outstanding. All right.
Good job.
Now let's move immediately to the calves. There's no reason to rest. Let's keep your heart rate up as high as we can. Okay, now this is your last exercise of the leg workout. Again, there's no reason to hold back. I want you to show the viewers the proper way to do this. Stand up underneath with the shoulders on the pads towards the back. Step up onto the toe board. Make sure your balls of your feet are on the very edge without risking falling off. Keep your back perfectly straight and your knees locked. In order to work the gastrocnemius, you need to have the knees locked or you'll work the soleus, the muscle on the under part of the gastrocnemius. Okay? Go. Down. There's no cadence here. It's a small range of motion. We do it under control. No momentum is all that's really important. Get a good stretch at the bottom. Remember, the fuller the range of motion, the greater the exercise. Get a full extension all the way down.
Feel it more.
That's it.
Now dig in.
Now, higher. Higher. When you're on the next rep, Marcus, when you're as high as you think you can go, pitch it up another quarter of an inch. There you go. Look at those calves. Higher. Higher. All right, hold it. Now go down slow.
You're at the bottom, flex your calves.
On the calves, we go even higher, 12 to 20 reps. Very good. You keep it down to your reps. Oh. These blocks, you want to work the gas drop again, not the soleus. Go up higher. All right, step off the machine. We didn't get 12 to 20 reps, so let's work it statically. Take a deep breath. Work as high as you can go and hold it as long as you can. Hold it. Higher. Higher. The fuller the contraction, the greater the growth stimulus. Your purpose as a bodybuilder is not to come into the gym to see how many sets you can do or how long you can mindlessly endure. A bodybuilding workout is not an endurance contest. Very good. To conclude, your purpose as a bodybuilder is to come into the gym like an intelligent, rational, logical human being and do only what nature requires to induce growth stimulation and no more. Then get the hell out, go home, rest and grow.
Feel a difference from Thursday?
Very good. That's the end of the workout. 6 days, I'll see you back here for shoulders and arms.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, very good.